And that means one thing in my book, that means confidence.
They know each other so well, staring right through each other.
Looking for vindication this evening is Nia Jax. It's one thing taking the title from Nia when you have the advantage of the Money in the Bank contract, and what an advantage it is. It's another thing entirely when it's a straight-up one-on-one match.
She goes for that kick to the leg, but the headbutt comes in against her by Nia. Playing to the crowd already, saying, I don't hear that Tiffy time anymore.
If you don't let Tiffy out of the blocks, you quite simply can't lose this one, Nia.
Since that drop kick low there, and Nia with that shoulder tackle.
And look, Nia Jax really looks down her nose at Tiffany Stratton.
Yes.
The truth is this is a very different Tiffany Stratton to the one who learned the ropes under Jax. The WrestleMania 41 match against Charlotte Flair was a massive coming out party for a different version of Stratton. We know she can fight it out in the trenches now. She can do the ugly stuff. Tiffany Stratton, when needed, can be a scrapper, and she does need it this evening.
She comes in for that back handspring, but instead gets caught by Nia Jax and sent over the top rope.
Oh my God.
That is so painful, the way she draped her from that height.
Yeah, all that power, all that weight on a very small condensed area on your rib cage thanks to that top rope. I don't care how strong your abs are, Tiffy, they're not going to help you there.
Oh, and I completely agree with what you said about her development. Oh, she's in such a compromised position there. She has her head dangling there. Oh!
God.
Oh! The hip attack! Her head smashed into the post! Oh, Wade! Oh, that was hard to watch.
I mean, the sound alone of that tells you how devastating that was. That was head on steel, thrust there by the immense power of Nia Jax.
Nia Jax had her lined up. She sent her into the corner head first. And just the position of Tiffany Stratton at that moment, she was a sitting target for that thunderous smash, Wade.
Yeah, completely defenseless. Clearly, Nia Jax had that game plan in mind when she came out this evening. Meander Tiffany Stratton into that position and then strike with all of your might.
Tiffany trying to get to her feet.
I'm surprised.
She gets slammed down.
Stratton is even back in the ring.
You know, just to get back to your conversation you were having, we know how much was taken out of Tiffany Stratton with the physicality, the brutality in that match against Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. She's far better off for it. She's just gone to a different level because of it. That is invaluable experience, even with all the damage that she took.
Yeah, undoubtedly, you now have been through a true war, and one you weren't expecting, and one where the world was glaring at you, looking to see the weakness, looking to see the young, relatively inexperienced Tiffany Stratton crumble. Well, she didn't crumble. She was resolute, she was stout, and she's going to have to be every bit of that this evening.
There she comes with Nia, hanging on the ropes herself. Polish hammer by Nia Jax, and now into the cover quickly to try to win the championship right here.
And yeah, and you could just see with that massive power once again, knocking Tiffany Stratton out of her boots temporarily. Nia Jax admired her handiwork and then thought, oh hell no, gold's on the line, here's the cover. And now gradually wearing down the champ. Nia Jax is doing everything right so far. And the champ has just been overwhelmed from the off.
That helps though. She can string together just a little bit of offense.
Some brief breathing room, but you have to make it count. You're right, Joe. A flurry of offense here could change the game for Stratton. And boy, oh boy, does she need it. Jax cooking up something major here. I don't know what's going to come of this, but it's going to be ugly if you're a Tiffany Stratton fan.
Nia Jax from the second rope Samoan drop. And somehow Tiffany survives.
And that's fine, the frustration on the face of the challenger, but all the damage is being absorbed by the champ thus far.
Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett with you ringside. There have been two critical moments in this WWE Women's Championship match as Nia Jax has had control. Tiffany had her head draped in the corner just like this moments ago. And Nia came in with a hip attack that smashed into the post. Oh, but this time she gets out of the way.
Yeah, hip first into that steel for Nia Jax. That's not going to help.
Oh, and the sliding baseball slide gets the best of her.
And Tiffany Stratton really has to make this count. There's been very little in the way of offense coming from the champ.
Oh.
Immediately trying to turn things around. I think Stratton rode it out, though.
Into timekeeper, but off the top. How about that? Hurricane Rana into the post. Nia gets sent headfirst into the post.
Well, let me tell you, that impact by Nia Jax was right on the top of the head. That's practically the impact of a pile driver into steel. And Nia Jax is wobbled all over the place.
This is the comeback that Tiffany Stratton's been looking for. The champ is flying. Crossbody to retain. A count of two.
Just one big hit there from Tiffany Stratton has completely turned this match on its head after utter dominance from the challenger. Well, this looked pretty. Tiffany Stratton really can do it all.
Nia Jax returns after some time away with her sights set on Tiffany Stratton and reclaiming this championship. Pop-up Samoan drop.
Oh.
Senton, Nia to get gold again, but that left shoulder gets up by Tiffany.
Yeah, just a staggering amount of force on that senton, especially there, knocking the stuffing out of the champ Tiffany Stratton just when it looked like Tiffany Stratton had built up a major head of steam, regained the advantage. Jax shuts it down once again.
Nia going for that squash. Oh, we've got a roll-up attempt. A roll-up by Stratton, but Nia able to kick out. And then the big knee by Tiffy time.
You've got to keep moving if you're Tiffany Stratton. You've got to keep peppering this opponent with shots.
Oh, the back elbow off the back handspring. Stratton's got momentum.
Oh!
Spine buster into the cover to retain. And the shoulder up by Nia.
And Nia is running on fumes right now. Tiffany Stratton's cogs are whirring, trying to come up with something else. What a superb effort, muscling up the challenger there. Getting close to a 3 count, but not close enough.
This is great stuff between these two. The current champ, the former champ.
Stratton might be running out of ideas here. That's the problem.
Oh, the cartwheel goes nowhere. Instead, it's a power bomb.
You might get 2 for the price of 1 here, Joe.
Right back into position. Sit out. Power bomb by Nia Jax.
And Jax still not going for the pin. We're not done yet.
Leg drop. Nia Jax. Does she get gold back?
Oh.
No. Left shoulder somehow gets up.
Yeah, really intelligent of Nia Jax there. Just one of those moves would have beaten a lesser competitor. There is a reason why Tiffany Stratton is the champ. There is a reason many call her the future of the women's game. Jax knows that, and Jax knows it's going to be something big if she's going to take the gold from Tiffy tonight.
What a scene here at First Horizon Coliseum in Greensboro. Over 12,000 plus for Friday Night SmackDown to see this World Championship main event. Nia's getting in position. Tiffany was able to get to her feet.
You cannot give Tiffany Stratton an extra beat. So durable, so much endurance. She's going to be back swinging before you know it, as Jax found there, but it might be for nothing looking at this.
Nia's trying to get her up into position. Oh! Oh my! Look what Tiffany's done!
Oh my God. How adaptive there was Tiffany Stratton just when it looked like all hopes were lost.
The body control, Wade. The incredible body control. What? In the middle of the women's championship match, Naomi with a steel chair in hand.
Well, we were getting a barn burner, but Naomi has made it clear for weeks she wants next on whoever has the gold.
She has said proceed with caution, and now with both of our championship spirited fighters laid out in the ring, she's on the apron with a steel chair. Oh, but she's got company! She's got company! The Storms arrive! Jade Cargill! Ah, the big kick!
After Naomi cost Jade Cargill the #1 contenders match last week, it's payback time.
On site again, Jade and Naomi fighting through the crowd.
And that means this match continues.
Oh, Nia charges, and Tiffany gets out of the way.
That major distract has massively helped Stratton.
She's going for it. Prettiest moonsault ever to retain. What? Nobody has ever kicked out of Tiffany's prettiest moonsault.
Well,
nobody.
They have now, Joe. And that was perfectly struck. It's beaten everyone over the past 4 years. NXT, Raw, SmackDown, PLEs.
Nia Jax, the first to survive it.
Nia Jax refusing to be denied this evening. There is something special driving Jax. She wants the gold in a big way.
This is outrageous. Stratton back to the top. Oh, and Nia pushes her all the way down to the floor.
And Tiffany Stratton landed horribly on that side.
Oh, what is she doing? What in the world is she doing now?
I think Stratton's hurt.
Clearing off our announce desk.
Well, it's not going to get any better either. Nia Jax has all the time in the world to
Oh, no.
Carnage she
Oh,
wants it.
no. Samoan drop right onto the reinforced desk.
Referee being incredibly giving with that count, knowing this is a major championship match. Stratton's body has been wrecked.
Oh, she's going for the Annihilator. She's going to finish this thing right now.
Don't speak too soon, Joe.
Oh, wait a minute. How is Tiffany getting to her feet? How in the world? Oh, no! Oh, no! Nia's done it! At the last possible second, Tiffany grabs that rope, and Nia's in complete disbelief. She feels she had it won.
We've got an absolute classic here. This should have been over at least twice by this point.
Ryan Tran says no. No, she had the rope. Nia says, forget this. I just won this championship, and I'm taking it.
Jackson
she grabs the title. Nia Jax is walking off with the women's championship.
Get control, Jax. You cannot win gold like that. Get back in here and finish the job.
Oh, she's grabbing the chair that Naomi brought out.
Yeah,
she's got the, drop kicks the chair right into her face. Tiffany Stratton just put the steel chair right through her face with that kick. Prettiest moonsault ever to retain in a classic. Here is your winner, and still WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton! That match had everything, Wade. Absolutely everything.
What an absolute banger. That was about the heaviest annihilator I've ever seen. And Tiffany Stratton was equal to it after